What is up? iGo Global World. How y'all doing? This is Shu coming to you on Wednesday, January the 20th, 2021. And I got up this morning and I realized there's not much going on in the world. And not much to talk about today. It's just kind of a slow day if you think about it in social media and news and stuff like that. So I figured I would jump on here real fast and give us something to talk about. Give us just something to get through another Wednesday, right? And give you a quick update on iGo, because the iGo team, our staff, we are praying, we are hoping, and we are planning to get back to work in 2021. We know that the mission hasn't been canceled, and we want to get back to work. We want to be back involved. And so I want you to know what's coming up, what we're working towards, and how you can be involved. And right now, if you're a student or a youth minister or really anyone, and you want info about Launchbox, I want you to know it's almost time for launch. It is almost time. We are planning this year to do 2 weeks of Launchbox. So we're planning to expand that thing. And really, really cool, one of those weeks is going to be in San Antonio. We've always done Launchbox. Well, not always, but most of the time we've done that in Fort Worth. We did have a year in Plano and 1 year up in Oklahoma for some reason. But this year we're going to go down to San Antonio. And we'll have 1 week down there. March 8th through the 12th is our San Antonio week. And then we'll be in Fort Worth the next week, March 15th through the 19th. So if you're a student and you want to come, if you want to talk to somebody about being a launch crew leader, if you want to bring a group, please reach out to us, because the time is now to really begin planning for that. We're going to have all kinds of protocols and safety stuff so that we can do that and we can engage. But man, we want to see you at Launchbox. But what I really want to talk to you about today is what is happening 1 month from today. Today's January 20th, and on February 20th, we're having our iGo Global Banquets. In fact, we're having 2 nights of banquets, the 20th and 21st. So Saturday, February 20th, and Sunday, February 21st. That's going to be our 2 nights of iGo Global Banquets, and we would love to see you there. We're going to have those 2 nights in Rockwall at Heritage Christian Academy. They're so great to host us for those banquets, I think the last 3 or 4 years now. And we're going to gather in person and have banquets and have testimonies and have stories those 2 nights. But, and this is something we've never done before, and it's because of the COVID and everything else that everybody's adjusted to, we are also going to live stream our banquets this year for the first time ever. So if you live outside of the Dallas area, or it's too far to travel, or even if you're just still concerned about COVID and you want to play it safe, you can attend the banquet virtually. You can log on to Facebook. We're also going to do it on our YouTube channel, and we're going to have a live virtual banquet presentation on there while we're gathered at Rockwall in person. So you can attend, and we would love for you to attend in either way that you're comfortable with, or either way that makes sense for you based on where you are. But here's what's great about the banquet is that, number one, it's a place for you to reconnect with iGo. Maybe you reconnect with iGo as a former student, or you just haven't been around the iGo world in a while. And so it's a great place to reconnect. It's a fantastic way for you to introduce people to iGo. And the way that you do that is that you typically, what we do is we host a table. So you would host a table, you would invite some friends to come and sit at your table at the banquet and let them hear about iGo Global. And we want people to do that. We hope that we will have plenty of people that will host tables. But this year, you can actually host a watch party at your home. So maybe you want to invite a small group of people over on your patio, turn on TV out there, or fire up the laptop, whatever, and you can tune in live from wherever you are and host a watch party. So if you're a former student, you're an iGosian, you could invite some iGo team members over to your house and connect with iGo that way and connect with each other. And if you're part of a church, you want to introduce some people in your church to the ministry of iGo, host a watch party and tune in to our live stream on one of those 2 nights. We would absolutely love to have you. And that banquet, just so you'll know, that is one of the main ways that we as a ministry gain support for what we're doing. We trust God to provide support from his people so that we can do what we're called to do. Our staff raises support, our ministry is dependent upon support, and at the banquet is when we raise a bunch of that support. And so it gives people a way to introduce their friends, introduce their church friends, and connect with iGo, and we all come together, and then we see how God supports iGo through that process. So we would absolutely love for you to join us one way or the other for that thing. Last year, we gave everybody that came to the banquet got one of these amazing koozies, these iGo koozies. Now, let me just make it clear, this is for your Dr. Pepper, okay? This is for Dr. Pepper cans right there. And everybody that came to the banquet got one of these just for showing up. And then our table host received one of these fancy iGo Make Him Famous notebooks that you can carry around, keep all your notes in all the time. I mean, it's very, very handy, very handy. Our table host got that. And so I don't know exactly right now what we're going to give away for people attending our banquet and what our table host and our watch party host will get, but I know there'll be something. It'll be worth your time to come and reconnect and hear the stories, hear what God is doing through iGo, and be a part of that. We would absolutely love. So we're creating Facebook events. You can go to our website. You can send me a message and just let us know, hey, I want to know how I can host a watch party. I want to know what it would look like for me to host a table. I want to be at the banquet. I want to attend virtually, in person, whatever. Just let us know. We would love to see you. February 20th, February 21st at the iGo Global Celebration Banquets. We can't wait as we begin this process, and I hope that you join us on this journey of getting back to work in 2021. That's where we're headed. Launchbox is coming. Right now, we're still planning for trips. We're praying that some of these countries will open up. So, man, if you would pray with us, that'd be awesome. We have Honduras is pretty open right now, and so we're praying that will continue. Some of these other places are not as open in January right now. We're hoping that will start to open very, very soon so we can move forward with all the students that we have that are wanting to be on those trips. If you don't have a plan for this summer and you haven't figured out where you're going, jump on our website, hit sign up, and let us start the process of figuring out where the best place for you to be this summer would what that would look like, because maybe it's overseas, maybe it's one of our Houston trips. We're going to have some amazing things going on in Houston. We also have some opportunities in New York City to work with people from all over the world. But we're planning for those trips to happen. We're praying for those trips to happen, and we're very, very hopeful that things are going to continue to open up and we can get back to work. And we would love for you to be a part of that and you to join us in whatever way. So 1 month from now, let's do a banquet. Let's have a big old iGo party on a Saturday, and then let's just do it again the very next night, in person or virtually. And then a couple months from now, in March, let's go serve people that really, really need to hear the gospel, some refugees, some people that are really in need. Let's do that together in San Antonio and Fort Worth, and then let's plan and prepare to really get back engaged fully with God's mission to the world and to the nations this summer. So, comment, let me know, post a comment on this video if you have a question. I will get back and I'll try to walk through and respond to everybody. Send me a message, send us a message. We would love to know how we can serve you, how we can help you, how we can partner with you to make Jesus famous in 2021 and beyond. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this gives you something to talk about on this pretty boring, slow day in January. See ya.